As an insomniac in recovery, I'm always looking for a new way to get a better night's sleep. Something that's been gaining traction recently that's had me curious is this concept of what's been called a sleep divorce. These are couples who are sleeping in separate beds, but are very much happily married. Welcome back to the Encyclopedia Ange channel, where curiosity is curated. If you're enjoying this channel, I would love it if you'd subscribe. It really does help me out. Let's get into it. I don't like the term sleep divorce because it sounds really negative and implies your relationship might not be healthy. And I think anything that benefits your sleep and benefits your relationship shouldn't have such a bummer of a name. So I'm going to refer to sleeping in separate beds as a sleep retreat. As an insomniac married to a guy with sleep apnea and restless leg syndrome, I get why you'd want your own bed. There's a lot of reasons a couple might want to sleep apart, such as different work schedules, illness, pregnancy, hot flashes or temperature differences, a snoring partner. We could add to this list for a really long time. Sleep is one of the most, if not the most important key to being healthy, including preventing disease, dementia, and helping you lose weight. So if there's a way we can be sleeping better, we need to look into it. My first question is, when couples sleep apart, is it detrimental to the health of their relationship? I think a lot of people, when they think of sharing a bed, they think of something like this. Well, in real life, looks something more like this. The reality is that studies are showing that people who share a bed might actually be sleeping worse because of it. According to researchers, people think they sleep better with their partner nearby, but when scientists actually check their brain activity, surprise, their brains are like a toddler on a sugar rush, constantly waking up because of movement, noise, or the dreaded blanket thief situation. Couples who slept in separate beds saw an improved relationship and a decrease in their stress levels. While shows from the 1950s regularly showed couples in separate beds, think I Love Lucy and Dick Van Dyke, today often when we hear of a couple sleeping in different rooms, we think their relationship is on the rocks. But evidently, a lot of couples are trying it. Recent surveys show that this trend is on the rise. A 2023 survey by the American Academy of Sleep found that 35% of Americans occasionally or consistently slept in separate rooms to accommodate their bed partner. Interestingly, 43% of millennials reported sleeping apart compared to 22% of baby boomers. So this isn't just for your grandma Lolly. Now I get it. You might be thinking, but won't this hurt my relationship? Nope. In fact, many people said that their relationship improved because they were finally well rested and not passive aggressively fighting over who snored the loudest. Remember, your relationship happens when you're awake, not asleep. You can't be a good partner if you're cranky and tired. Interestingly, Architectural Digest says that the newest trend in luxury homes is building dual master bedrooms. So what does a sleep retreat look like? Basically, couples who love each other very much sleep apart, either in separate beds, separate rooms, or in arrangements like sharing a bed only on weekends, sharing a bed every other night, having a relaxed time in bed together before going to sleep, or retreating to your own space. Some people just say that they end up sleeping in the guest room a lot due to their spouse's snoring. If it makes you more comfortable to say it that way, that's fine, but you'd probably get a better night's sleep if you just made that guest room your space and just did your sleep wind down there. So if you and your partner are constantly waking up groggy, cranky, and eating lots of coffee every day, maybe a little sleep retreat is worth a shot. Because at the end of the day, love isn't about how close you sleep. It's about being happy, well-rested, and kind to each other when you're awake. Good night, sleep tight, and for the love of sleep, maybe at least get your own blanket. Let me know in the comments if you've tried a sleep retreat. I want to know how it went. If you're like me and you have all the questions, join me next time for more of the curious and quirky. See you later.